Hello gang, I hope you are well. So I'm doing this live today, 1st of July, just to tell you about a workshop that I'm doing tomorrow. So if you follow me, you'll know that I do regular business training for group exercise instructors, personal trainers who want to increase their income, not necessarily by teaching more classes. And something that I'm really passionate about is this sort of emerging business model that I've been talking about for the last few months, and it's a really scalable business model, which in the fitness industry, teaching group exercise, scaling your business is quite difficult. It's quite difficult because you're always trading time for money. You're teaching classes. So you teach class, you've got to go out to your community class, drive, do the class, of course, pack up, come back. You have to do it to get paid, basically. And that's great because we all love teaching group exercise. But I do think after the pandemic, we're seeing the landscape of what we can and what is viable anymore for group exercise instructors is constantly changing. And what I've seen emerge over the last few months, and this is something that I'm employing in my business, is to have this hybrid model. And what I mean by that is you have 3 or more income streams that are all related. They're all related to each other. And so when you're promoting one, you're actually promoting the other income streams as well. And you are the personal brand. You're the name above the door. And it's all massive. There you go. There's your personal brand. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. And they all bring different income streams into your business. Now, they can be separate businesses. They could be set up as separate limited companies. They could be part of your overall business. You might be a sole trader. You'll all have set up your business in slightly different ways. But ultimately, what the hybrid instructor means is, if you teach community classes, and many of you that follow me here you've been teaching community classes for a long time, then we're seeing that landscape change. You might even have your own studio. And we're seeing that, especially with community classes, there will be certain days and times that will be busy and you'll be able to fill that slot. Now, it might be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 6. It might be 6:30. It might be 8 o'clock, whichever the time it will be. And you might find if you add on more classes to your week, then it just generally thins out those numbers. We're not competing with other fitness professionals. We're generally competing for people's time. And it might be that in your area, just a couple of days a week might be your optimum. And you might try different times, but they never quite work. So my advice would be to drill down and find which times you can maximize in your community business and make sure those classes are fully booked with waiting lists all the way through the year. And that might mean you teach slightly less community classes, but the ones that you do teach are full and busy and they create a good income for you. That frees up some time then in the middle for creating your digital classes, your online programs. Now, we know that it is quite hard to do memberships and subscriptions, really hard. You've got to keep pumping out classes and videos consistently throughout the year. And there's very little time to have a break. If I were advising you as I am today, I would look at focusing on seasonal programs that you run, and these might be shorter depending on the time of year. So you might run 7-day programs, 14-day programs, you might do a month program, you might do a 6-week program. And if you look through the year, there'll be different lengths of time that work really well for seasonal programs. So right now we're coming up into holiday mode, aren't we? So definitely short 1 week, 2 weeks, sort of pre-holiday online programs work really well. It might be that in August you put together a holiday club, and that could be like a Netflix of fitness where either people are in a Facebook group or a WhatsApp group, or you could deliver this on your own website where they get access to lots of different classes that you offer. Now, that means that you can run a particular program for a week, 2 week, 3 week, then you can take a step back, you can have a rest, You don't have to be delivering content and pumping out content all the time. Now, if you've got a membership and a subscription, then that's fine. Then definitely keep that going. But you've got to constantly be promoting it, coming up with new ideas and challenges to bring new people into a membership. So if you're looking at this sort of hybrid model, you've got your community classes over here, and they might be 3, 4, 5 classes a week, however many you can maximise without then thinning out the numbers. Then you've got your seasonal digital programs, and I'm going to split that into 2. So you've got online programs that are hands-on, and I did a workshop about this about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where you are with everybody, you're setting up accountability, you're doing check-ins with people, you are pumping out daily content, and you are doing Q&As, and you might be doing meal plans and recipes, and it's hands-on for you. Although it's online, you are still there coaching everybody and making sure that everyone's accountable. And it might be that program is a summer abs program, or it might be a mind-body Pilates type program, whatever it might be, and there's a result at the end of it. Now, on the other side of that, you can create passive income, which don't require a Facebook group and accountability and a WhatsApp group, where you actually create step-by-step content that, again, gives people a result. So it might be a 7-day abs program, or it might be a 7-day beginners Pilates. These are almost like short courses that layer, so that means every day there's a new piece, there's a new video, there's something that builds on the last piece of information that you've delivered. So you might do a 7-day intro to Pilates, you might do a 7-day improve your back pain program, and these would be shorter videos, maybe 7 15-minute videos that you package, that have an intro and an outro, and they live on your website and people can buy them at any time. So although we're looking at this online model, we've got 2 distinct differences of online model that you can run. Now, the one over here, the passive income, these are evergreen, and you can create a whole library, an inventory of these evergreen type programs that can just live on your website. So just hold that thought for a minute. And then over here, the third stream of income may be sort of events, workshops, masterclasses, activations, retreats potentially. So these are a higher ticket price. There's something a little bit special. There's something where you might collaborate with other professionals. They might be, you might be doing sound baths, or you might be doing a dance event, whatever it is that you do, something that's an experience. And we're generally seeing so many, especially women, are looking for an experience where they can get together with other like-minded people. They can enjoy an afternoon or a taster session of something different. Now, this could hugely grow in your business, and it might be that you're putting on events, workshops and experiences locally in your area, and that's becoming a real big part of your whole overall hybrid model. Now, it might be that you're really excelling on your online, your seasonal programs are growing, and now you're getting into the passive income, and you're creating these passive income courses that are living on your website, and that income is growing. With your community classes, it might be you teach 4 or 5 in the community and they're full to capacity, but that's great. But that can also provide you with great social media content. You can do reels and videos of your classes. You can do interviews with people, pictures of everybody in class. So again, this generates, your community classes generate amazing social media content that again really brings your social media alive. So if you think of those 3 formats or 3 income streams, together you've got a really successful and sustainable, fun lifestyle business, where you can create social media here, and that's the social media content can then funnel people either locally into community classes, into your online programs, whether they're active or whether they're passive. And of course, you can also funnel people into your special events, your retreats. And this hybrid model guarantees that you're bringing income in throughout the year, and you can grow it. You can step away from it and still get paid. And you can create social media that funnels into all 3 of those. So I think it's really exciting to sort of think about your business like that, as this hybrid model. So I did a whole webinar a couple of weeks ago that was all around more of active online income, how you can create these active seasonal online programs that will sell over and over again, and how you can put together a full year program. So you don't have to suddenly think, oh my gosh, it's the 1st of July, what do I need to know? We know that in July, a 14-day pre-holiday program is going to sell, it's going to work. A 21-day summer abs program, they're going to work. Because over the years, we see that they always sell, they're always popular. What I'm going to do tomorrow on tomorrow's business training is look at how you can take the knowledge that you have and how you can create very simple short form courses that can become passive income. And the more of these that you have on your website, if you're generating content and you're bringing eyeballs to your website, those eyeballs are going to see these passive income courses that you have available that they can then buy. They can be a lower price point, a mid-tier price point. They can be a high ticket price point, depending on what you put in them. And they live on the website. They're completely evergreen, and they will continually keep selling over and over and over again. So I'm going to give you tomorrow all the tips of what's selling right now, what's busy, what people are looking for, how you can use AI to help you generate the right sales copy, the right landing pages, the right email marketing systems. I'll show you how you can deliver it, how you can film it, how you can create that content, and how you can house it. So I'm going to go through it all step by step. And there's lots of ways that you can deliver this. This can be delivered via email. This could be delivered on your own website where you embed the videos. You can use AI to create notes and workbooks, and you can create a really robust, fabulous program for somebody. What trending topics, how you can use Google and how you can use AI together to work out what's trending and what people are interested in. And then we'll look at how you can promote that and market that. So this is for you if you are a seasoned Fit Pro. You've got a lot of knowledge. You've been on a lot of courses. You know what sells. You know your stuff. And you now want to take that knowledge, monetize it, create it into digital content, and then ultimately sell it. And I'm going to go through the blueprint step by step. And I'm going to do it tomorrow live at 1:00. So if you want to join me live, just comment passive and you can jump in. If you can't make it live tomorrow, don't worry. I've already created the workbook and the notes. As soon as I've finished, hey Joe, how are you? As soon as I've finished, I'll then download the video and I'll upload it across onto your dashboard on Choreography to Go so you can watch it over and over again. So if you sort of are understanding that business model and this seems attractive to you and you kind of know about passive income, but you just want more of a step-by-step. Okay, what do I do? What are the topics? How do I create the content? How do I market it? How do I house it? Where does it live? And how can I keep creating these short courses that you can keep selling? Then definitely come and join me tomorrow. Thanks, Joe. I'll send you the list. I think this is such a hot topic for so many people. There's so many different demographics who are looking for fitness information, well-being information, rehab information. They want all of the content up front so they can work through it step by step. Some people want all the content drip fed, so you get one video one day, another video the next day, and so on and so forth. And there's two different types of course. So I'm going to, thanks Kerry. But you can really create, you can create a fabulous stream of income this way. But as with everything, it's always consistency. It's doing it once, working out that it's a process, it's a step-by-step process, and then recreating that, redoing that again and again and again with different topics and different subjects. I think this is so exciting, and I really want to empower and help more group fitness instructors to do that. I do know that loads of you love teaching the community, but the community, it's changing. Our demographics are changing. There's a lot of competition in some areas with low-cost gyms and leisure centres. So it might be that you can teach maybe 4 or 5 classes, maybe 3 classes that are full, and any more just kind of pushes that into the same amount of people, and it just spreads them thinner. So it's thinking, okay, that's great. Let's just maximize 3 or 4 classes a week. That's it. That's great. Now let's look at seasonal programs. Now let's look at workshops and events and how we can put into the mix. And Joe's point, loads of content you're struggling to get. Oh, Siri just switched on then, made me jump. Yeah, it's the same people jumping into each course. Absolutely. So it's then have a look at your social media, have a look at your messaging. What's your messaging? Who are you? Who is your avatar? Who do you want? Who is your client? Who is your customer? And then generally thinking about your messaging. There's a lot of, I think there's a huge amount of people who are looking for short courses, intro courses, basics, starting Pilates, or Pilates for improve your back strength, or strength training for people with bad knees, pelvic floor programs, all these sort of programs that are not catered for in general gyms and studios, but where you can then use your expertise, you can create some phenomenal courses that can then live on your website and you can promote them. Again, social media is changing so fast. Reels right now, 1-minute videos, short form videos that you can create. They work and they get your messaging out in front of new people, but it needs to be edited. They need to have the right captions. It needs to have the right colours on it. There's a little bit more nuance to it now because there's so much content being pumped out on all of the platforms. Now, it might be that you just drill down and focus on one platform. It might be Facebook. It might be that you create origin content that you then upload to YouTube, you upload to TikTok, you upload to Instagram, you upload to Facebook. You're also almost running 2 different accounts on Facebook. You've got your Facebook business profile and your Facebook personal profile. Each one of those has stories and lives and events. There's so many ways and so many places that you can place your marketing and your reels. It's just, again, having a step-by-step. Where do I start with social media content? Where do I post it? What's the best time to post it? What does that video look like? And I'm going to go all through that tomorrow as well. So you'll have a real step-by-step on how you can do this. So if you want to join me, it's 1:00 UK time tomorrow. If you can't make it, you can get the replay. But I'll be going right back to basics with this, and I'll show you how you can use AI to speed up the whole process. I mean, I've done videos and workshops like this. I've done loads. If you go to my website, I've done lots. But I've never really plugged in AI now. And now we've got ChatGPT. It just enables you to skyrocket your content. It enables you to drill down what works more effectively. It enables you to get better sales copy. It's just understanding how to use it effectively. And I'm going to go through all of that tomorrow. So I'd love to see you. If this sounds like your bag, comment passive and I'll send you the link. And let me help you. I'll give you all my knowledge and I'll help you step by step how you can plan your content, deliver it, launch it, market it, and eventually sell it. All right, exciting times. All right, gang, have a lovely afternoon. I think it's just about to rain, so I've got my reformer out there. Look, I've just been doing reformer practice on the garden. I need to go and drag it in. All right, guys, have a lovely, lovely afternoon, and I hope you're all well. And if you're teaching tonight, shine brightly. Lots of love from me, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on the Passive Income workshop.